Welcome, I'm Alexis, and today we're chasing sunsets across Greece, a land where myth, history and light converge. We'll visit 10 breathtaking locations, from Santorini's cliffs to Athens' ancient hills, to witness how the setting sun transforms each landscape into a masterpiece. Settle in, let the world fade away, and join me on this journey through Greece's most unforgettable sunsets. Our odyssey begins in Santorini, atop the rim of a vast, ancient caldera, an amphitheatre shaped by fire and time, where the land itself tells stories of myth and memory. As the sun descends, golden light spills over whitewashed villages perched on the cliffs, turning every wall and dome into a glowing canvas. The architecture, with its iconic blue domes and winding alleys, seems to bask in the warmth, echoing centuries of tradition and beauty. The Aegean below shimmers, reflecting a path of light straight to our feet. The sea, calm and endless, mirrors the sky's changing colours, inviting us to pause and breathe in the serenity. Crowds gather in hushed awe, united by the spectacle. Strangers become companions, sharing a collective sense of wonder as the horizon blazes with colour. The sky shifts from orange to deep purple, clouds igniting like embers. Each passing minute brings a new transformation, as if the heavens themselves are performing for us. Each moment brings a new shade, a new intensity, as if the sky is painting just for us. The colours dance and blend, creating a masterpiece that exists only for a fleeting instant. As the sun slips below the horizon, spontaneous applause erupts, a shared thank you for nature's show. The energy is electric, a celebration of beauty witnessed together. The afterglow lingers, bathing Santorini in a soft, ethereal light. Shadows stretch and soften, and the island seems to exhale, settling into tranquil twilight. It's a memory etched in the heart, a perfect union of land, sea and sky. Here the elements come together in harmony, leaving an imprint that endures long after the sun has set. This is the magic of Santorini's sunset, a timeless spectacle that draws travellers from every corner of the world, reminding us of the beauty that exists when nature and humanity meet at the edge of the earth. In Oia, Santorini's northern jewel, sunset is more than just a daily event. It's a cherished ritual, a spectacle that draws people from every corner of the world. As the day begins to wane, anticipation fills the air and the village transforms into a living amphitheatre. The village's whitewashed alleys and iconic blue domes spill down the rugged cliffs, each winding path offering a fresh, breathtaking perspective of the caldera and the endless Aegean beyond. As the sun lowers, the world is drenched in a symphony of pinks, oranges and reds, so vivid and intense it almost feels like stepping into a dream. The sky becomes a canvas, painted anew each evening. The sea below mirrors the sky's transformation, shimmering with molten gold and copper hues, as if the water itself is set ablaze by the sun's farewell. The final descent is swift, the sun melting into the sea, colours peaking in a last glorious crescendo. For a fleeting moment the horizon blurs and the boundary between sky and water disappears. For a moment time stands still. All eyes are fixed on the horizon, united in silent awe. It's a collective pause, a shared breath held in wonder. Then comes the blue hour, a magical twilight, as Oia glows in cool blues and soft purples. The village is bathed in a gentle ethereal light, as if touched by a painter's brush. Lights twinkle on like stars born on the cliffs, illuminating the winding streets and cozy terraces, inviting the night to begin. The fiery drama gives way to peace, and the village settles into a gentle, dreamlike night. The energy softens, and a sense of calm lingers in the air. Here, sunset is not just seen, it's felt. It stirs something deep within, leaving a lasting impression on every soul who witnesses it. Oia's Theatre of the Sun is unforgettable, a nightly performance that etches itself into memory, long after the colours have faded from the sky. Next, we arrive in Mykonos, where sunset is a celebration of light and life. As the day draws to a close, the island transforms, bathed in a golden glow that seems to slow time itself. Locals and travelers alike gather along the beaches and winding streets, eager to witness the spectacle that unfolds each evening. The iconic windmills of Katomili stand sentinel on the hill, their whitewashed forms glowing gold as the sun dips lower. These windmills, once vital to the island's livelihood, now serve as timeless guardians of Mykonos' spirit, watching over the festivities below. Below, Little Venice's colourful houses reflect the sky's changing hues, their balconies nearly touching the sea. The water shimmers with every shade of orange, pink and violet, creating a living painting that shifts with every passing moment. The Aegean sparkles, ferries and fishing boats tracing silver lines across the water. The gentle waves catch the last rays of sunlight, turning the sea into a canvas of liquid gold and silver, alive with movement and possibility. The wind whispers through the sails, adding a gentle soundtrack to the scene. The rhythmic creak of the windmills and the soft rustle of the breeze blend with distant laughter, creating a symphony unique to Mykonos at dusk. As the sun sets, the island's energy shifts. Bars and tavernas fill with laughter and music. Friends toast to the day's end, and strangers become companions, united by the magic of the moment and the promise of the night ahead. The sky's fiery display fades to a pastel afterglow, and Mykonos town begins to sparkle. Twinkling lights appear along the narrow lanes, inviting everyone to wander and discover the island's hidden corners. Here, sunset is not a quiet farewell, but the vibrant start of a magical night. The air buzzes with excitement as music drifts from beach bars and the waterfront comes alive with celebration. The day's beauty flows seamlessly into the island's legendary evenings. As darkness falls, Mykonos pulses with energy, its streets filled with laughter, music, and the promise of adventure. In Mykonos, the sunset is pure celebration, a daily ritual that unites everyone in awe and joy, marking the perfect transition from day to night. We journey inland to Meteora, where colossal rock pillars rise from the earth, crowned by ancient monasteries. As the sun sets, shadows stretch across the valley, and the rocks ignite in orange and red, their eastern faces plunged into deep shadow. The sky becomes a canvas of fire, reds, oranges, and purples streaking above the jagged silhouettes. The monasteries glow, symbols of endurance against the wild landscape. Silence falls as the sun disappears, replaced by a profound peace. The rocks become brooding silhouettes, and the first stars appear in the clear mountain air. Meteora's sunset is more than a view. It's a spiritual experience, a connection to nature's power and human resilience. Here, the sky and stone tell a story as old as time. In Athens, sunset is a dialogue between ancient and modern. From Lycabettus Hill, the city stretches to the sea, bathed in golden light. The Acropolis glows, its marble warmed by the sun, as if history itself is illuminated. The city's chaos softens, becoming a living organism breathing in the day's last light. Mountains blush pink and purple, framing the city in natural majesty. As the sun sinks, city lights flicker on, and the Acropolis shines as a beacon in the twilight. Athens' sunset is a reminder that beauty endures even in the heart of a bustling metropolis. Here, every evening is a golden link between past and present. On Zakynthos, high above Navajo Beach, we witness a sunset of contrasts. The turquoise water glows, framed by towering white cliffs and the rusting shipwreck below. The sun sets over the island's hills, casting golden light sideways into the cove. Cliffs blaze with colour while the beach and shipwreck slip into shadow. The wreck glows coppery, transformed from ruin to sculpture. Long shadows creep, the island gently reclaiming the day. The sky explodes in colour, its reflection shimmering on the bay. From this high vantage, the scene feels secret and serene. Navagio's sunset is a perfect harmony of light, shadow and time. On Crete's Elefonici beach, sunset is a study in delicate beauty. The sands, tinged pink by crushed coral, glow as the sun's low light intensifies their colour. The shoreline blushes, contrasting with the turquoise lagoons. The sun sinks into the Libyan Sea, sky and sand merging in soft pastels. No cliffs or monuments, just open sea, sky, and the unique pink sand. The afterglow lingers, the beach bathed in gentle harmony. Waves lap quietly and the world feels hushed. Elefanisis sunset is a reminder of nature's most subtle wonders. In Rhodes, the village of Lindos sits beneath an ancient acropolis where sunset is a journey through history. Climbing to the summit, you overlook whitewashed houses, a crescent bay, and the vast Aegean. The acropolis glows gold, its columns silhouetted against the sky. The village and St. Paul's Bay below reflect the fiery colors above. As the sun sets, floodlights illuminate the ruins, giving them new life against the twilight. Here, every sunset is a conversation with the past. Lindos is where history and beauty meet at day's end. On Paros, Naousa's harbour offers a sunset of charm and intimacy. Waterfront tavernas, colourful fishing boats, and a Venetian fortress create a storybook scene. Golden light bathes the harbour, deepening the colours of boats and buildings. Calm waters mirror the sky, boats and village in perfect reflection. Locals and visitors linger over meals, laughter and conversation blending with the salty air. As the sun dips, lights twinkle on and the harbour glows. In Naousa, sunset is a joyful celebration of simple pleasures. On Naxos, the Portara, Apollo's ancient marble gateway, frames the sunset. Standing alone on its islet, the monument glows as the sun aligns perfectly within its frame. For a few moments, the fiery orb is held by stone, a breathtaking link to ancient worship. The Portara becomes a silhouette against a sky ablaze with reds and purples. People gather, faces turned west, sharing a moment across millennia. As night falls, the gateway stands as a dark portal to the stars. Here, nature, history, and myth converge in perfect harmony. The Portara's sunset is a fitting finale to our odyssey. Our journey ends, but the glow of these sunsets lingers in memory. From volcanic cliffs to ancient ruins, we've seen how Greece's light transforms every landscape. Thank you for joining me. If you found inspiration or peace, consider subscribing and sharing this adventure. Until next time, I wish you clear skies and beautiful sunsets, wherever you may be.